Good morning. Oh, I should go live on TikTok too, huh? With YouTube live being new, I'm still getting used to it, so bear with me. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started in just a minute. Hang on, I forgot to do not disturb my phone. There we go. There we go. Got it. Good morning, everybody. Come in. Come in, come in. Like I said, we're going to get started in just a second. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Hello. Mine was pretty relaxing, which was nice. This is your weekly Tarotscope, you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to pull cards for each day, Monday through Thursday. That way we can see what's coming up. For example, this weekend we had the Hierophant, we had the Page of Swords in reverse, and then we had the Moon in reverse. And boy, did that show up. Especially the Page of Swords in reverse showed up for me big time on Saturday. And the fact that I knew that was a possibility, it allowed me to step back, right? To check the situation, understand the energy, so I didn't react, okay? So this is how this can help you. First time you've made it live. Oh, welcome in. Good morning. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Wonderful weekend with family. Good. Yeah, I got to go hang out with my girls on Saturday, and we got to catch up and chit chat and play some games. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, we're gonna get started. You know what? I need to get my bowl. That's what I was forgetting. I knew there was something that I was missing. I get in such a headspace of like a meditative headspace in the mornings, you know, and I just let my mind go. And so when I get ready to start the live, I have to come back to myself and be like, okay, do I have this? Do I have this? Do I have this? Because I've just been in such an open headspace that, yeah, sometimes I forget things. Okay. So yeah, welcome in. If you're new, I'm excited to have you here. We get together every Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And the reason why we're doing this is the more you show up to these sessions, the more they're going to resonate to you in your life, okay? These sessions are meant to allow you to take control of your life through understanding what the potentialities are for the days ahead, okay? So let's say, like I said, on Saturday, we had the Page of Swords in reverse. Well, that's conflict, okay? That's an issue with a young person or somebody's talking crap, whatever it may be. So if you know that's a potentiality of the future, then you have the ability to handle it with grace and dignity and strength, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, so we're going to look at Monday through Thursday today. First, we're going to balance the heart chakra. We all need to make sure our chakras are being balanced and cleared, okay? The heart chakra is the one that is between your 3D self and your higher self, right? That's the connector. So we want to just breathe, allow the bowl to sing and just absorb the vibration. And then we're gonna get into the fairy blessing, and then y'all are gonna pick the tarot deck that I use, okay? So just breathe, here we go. Now let's all collectively take one super deep breath in. Fill up your lungs, expand your rib cage, pick up all the heaviness in your chest. Now blow it out quickly. And let all that go, okay? Anything negative from the weekend, you don't want to carry that forward into your week, okay? So we're just letting it go. Oh, good. I'm so glad y'all are getting on here for the first time. That's exciting. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything. You didn't react. You're okay with everything. Good, good, good. I did not delete Instagram. I'm just not using Instagram Live because I'd rather build my platform on TikTok and YouTube because Instagram, you know, the whole meta thing is shady. So yeah, I'd rather build on another platform. So that's why. All right, let's get our fairy blessing for the week. What I'd like for you to do is focus on the deck. Ask the deck, what is our fairy blessing this week? What is our fairy blessing this week? Oh, we have a blessing of a fairy guardian. It's number 41. Look how pretty that is. A fairy guardian. So I'm going to read this to you. I love to read these cards because they give you great motivation and insight. And it's just nice to hear from it, right? Your oracle decks, your oracle cards, you can read from the book. Don't be afraid to do that because they give you some great stories, great insight, all of that. Tarot, you do need to memorize, okay? Because that's a language. All right, so a fairy gift of magical protection and lifelong true loving care. At your birth into this world, human child, a fairy came to you and offered you the blessing of your soul. For each of us, this blessing will be unique, created especially for the journey we are destined to take in this lifetime. So with this blessing, may you know again the beauty and sweetness of your own fairy godmother, your fairy guardian. For she is still with you, helping you to ease the way and remind you, as often as she is able to pierce the veil, that you are her charge and she will remain with you all the days of life. So what this is saying is that you are extra. You're always divinely guided and protected, but maybe this week you may need a little bit of extra attention from your fairy guardian. You know, there might be some things or some changes that you're making, and they're like, hey, I'm with you the entire time. Don't be afraid, right? There might be some obstacles that you overcome or an opportunity show itself to you. And so this is just letting you know, like, hey, I got you. Don't worry. No big deal. Okay. All right, let's put these over here. Good morning, Miss Denise. Okay, so we have two decks that I haven't used in a while. What we're going to do is we're going to vote to figure out which one that y'all want me to use. The reason why I do this is because it's more, number one, it's fun. Number two, it connects you more to the deck. Okay, so if you don't know, I'm looking at TikTok and YouTube. It used to be TikTok and Instagram, but that's why I'm looking back and forth. Okay. So I want you to vote only once in the comments. And then those of you that are viewing, please help me keep a tally of the votes so we can figure out which one we're going to use. Okay, deck 1, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And deck 2, the Pulp Tarot. Deck 1 or deck 2, which one would you like me to use? Oh, deck 2 is getting it on TikTok. Interesting. I figured it would be number 1. Deck 1 or deck 2? Okay, 1s are getting it on YouTube. 2s are coming in hot on TikTok. That's surprising, you guys. I thought for sure y'all would pick this one. Not bad. Okay, so it looks like we're going to use deck 2 because the majority rules on this one. Sorry, YouTube. But it's all in fun. Okay, let me set this over here. Let me shuffle them, get them ready for us. If you're learning tarot, these are good sessions for you to come to, okay? Because we go over the cards. You can watch me and see how to do a proper tarot reading, all of that. This is not social media tarot. This is actual real tarot, Okay. I don't do the flashy, crazy shuffling and things like that. This is how you actually do a tarot reading. So I'm just going to shuffle them and get them ready. And when I knocked on them, that cleared the energy of the last time I used the deck. Okay. We want the energy of the here and now. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to now set the intention and put our energy into the deck. And you want to ask the deck, you can focus on it right now as you're watching. Focus on the deck. Okay. Somebody needs to see the Eight of Swords. Ooh, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. See, did you see how I was shuffling nice and easy and that card flipped out? That's what we want. If you see somebody shuffling really hard, trying to make the cards fly out, that's not real tarot, okay? It is not our objective to make the cards fly out, okay? It is our objective to put the intention into the cards. What is our question? What do we need to know? And then we shuffle nice and easy, we cut the deck, and then we pull cards, okay? So I like that this one popped out because the Eight of Swords in reverse talks about freeing yourself from your own imprisonment, okay? The swords are mental, right? This is telling you that you're going to get the option or opportunity to step out of a situation to where you have felt stuck, where you have felt obligated, where you felt maybe it's like a negative mindset that you've had yourself in. Maybe just kind of been feeling like lately. I mean, we have a lot of planetary alignments, a lot of planetary movements that are making us feel a certain kind of way. You know, it's like sometimes I feel like super good and optimistic, and then sometimes it's like comes crashing down, and I'm like, okay, you know, and I recognize it that it's just a flowing of energy, a fluctuation of energy, right? So when we see the Eight of Swords in reverse, this is telling us this week we're getting the opportunity to step out of somewhere where we have felt stuck or trapped. And typically it's a mindset, okay? All right, so let's keep going. What do we need to know this week? What are our messages this week? I'm going to keep this card as the overall because I don't feel like that was the one representing today. I felt like this was an overall energy message, okay? What do we need to know this week? And then we split the deck, bring it back together, and let's see. What's the energy for today? Oh, we have the moon again in reverse. We have the moon in reverse on Sunday. Okay, there's something to this. That's what I was saying. There might be a big fluctuation in energy that you're feeling because we do have like Mars retrograde. We have all kinds of things happening, right? And it can cause you just to feel like, ugh, or like just maybe exhausted, maybe a little bit emotionally drained or overwhelmed. So just understand that there is something going on here. It could be collectively or it could be personally. This is a collective reading, so we're going to look at both, right? Where you're just like, you know, I just don't really feel like it. You know, you can have days like that, and that's okay. But you don't want to stay there, right? It could be also that there is something revealed that maybe was supposed to be revealed yesterday and it didn't happen. So maybe today is the day, or maybe this energy is overflowing where there was something revealed and you're like, you know what? I just need a minute to process this. Okay. So today is more of a day of just like kind of step back, watch your emotions. If you're feeling exhausted, let yourself take a nap. Like really nurture yourself, okay? But don't do it in a sense to where you're catering to your negative mindset. Does that make sense? You don't want to keep the negative mindset going. You just want to be aware of where you are, what's going on, and say, okay, this is a moment in time. This is fleeting, and I have to get myself out of this. I can't stay here, but I am going to allow myself to take a nap or to journal my feelings out or to do whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, let's look at tomorrow. Ooh, tomorrow we have the Seven of Wands. You may have something unexpected come up tomorrow, but you're going to be able to handle it. Okay, any obstacles that come your way, you're going to be just fine. All right, you have the upper hand. You have what it takes. You might need to set some boundaries with somebody or yourself. Don't forget about yourself. It's not always about other people. It can be you. That's the issue. Okay? But anything unexpected that comes up, you're going to be all right. Okay? You might feel like you just have a lot going on Tuesday. I have so much I need to get done. So many people asking me questions or whatever it is. It's like, breathe. Okay. Remember your tools that you have to make it through life, your breath work, grounding, meditation, all of that. Don't forget that stuff when times get hard. That's when you actually need to use it more. Okay. Hang on, let me check the comments. I have to hold this up so I can see the comments on TikTok. You were the one of the first I followed. I swear you're getting. Oh, thank you so much. You're now my new bestie, Tiffany. This is a collective reading. So if you need a personal reading, you can get one through the link in my bio, okay? Some people shuffle, but they're beating the heck out of the poor. Oh, I know. They do. They beat the shit out of their cards. I love your readings. Thank you. You've helped me grow so much as a reader. That makes me extremely happy, and I'm so freaking glad. Good, good, good. Hey, Miss Jamie. Boundaries with the self are the hardest, in my opinion. I agree. I agree, because we always want to put it on somebody else. You know, like, well, they're making me feel this way, or they're doing this, or they're doing that. And it's like, well, what's your part in this? You know, why haven't you done this and this and that? Why haven't you set a boundary, or why haven't you, done what's necessary to not allow this to happen? So yes, I agree 100%. Okay, let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, this is good energy. There may be something or someone from the past. This is going to be a positive experience. Okay, this is not, drama, your ex is coming back, all that shit. Okay, the 6 of Cups is all about feeling nostalgic. Okay, there could be something that you do on Wednesday that makes you feel nostalgic, or it could be you talk to somebody that's like a blast from the past. It could be that you receive a gift from somebody on Wednesday and you're just like, wow, that was like really nice of you, because this is about sincerity. This is about, what's the word? Like children, they just give because they want to give, right? They don't give with expectation, typically. Some kids, But anyways, the 6 of Cups is really, generous energy. It is maybe you giving somebody something out of your own heart, right? Out of your own generosity, because you're like, you know what? I just feel compelled to give this to you, right? There's so many different things that can happen, but it could be on Wednesday, you're just feeling nostalgic, and it would be a great day for you to reflect back on the past and ask yourself, you know what have I always wanted to do? What am I looking back at on the past, and how can I bring that into the present if it's not here? Does that make sense? Like, maybe it's a project you always wanted to do. Maybe it's a class you always wanted to take. Maybe, because like, for example, me, I've always wanted to learn Spanish and sign language. So that would be something that would be good for me to bring into the present. How can I take that class? How can I learn this? Maybe you want to take a dance class. It doesn't have to be a class. It could be anything that you've thought about fondly in the past, and how can you bring it into the present if it's not already here? Okay. Or you could be looking back on the past and feeling really proud of yourself, for doing whatever it took to get you here in this moment. There's a lot that you can say about the 6 of Cups, because it wants you to feel nostalgic and look at the, kind of like stop and smell the roses, stop and express gratitude for everything. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. Whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking, you can put out into the universe. Okay, let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we have the 4 of Wands. Very good energy. We have Wands energy showing up the majority. So the 4 of Wands is about stability. It's about a celebration. It's about people coming together. Okay, so let's say you have plans on Thursday to, go have dinner with friends, or go have dinner with somebody, or get together with people. Yeah, it's going to be good. Okay, this is celebration. This is happy. This is like you feeling much better energy than you are today, because we have the moon in reverse today, right? So the universe is like, okay, we'll ease up on you, and much better energy. So yeah, I like that. So it could be, the first couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, might be a little bit like, I don't want to say sluggish, but kind of like not the best energy, right? We might feel a lot going on, but then Wednesday, it's like everything takes a turn for the better. Okay, the energy lightens up. If you have plans with people, they're going to work out great. If you're moving to a new home, it's a great day to move. If you're committing to a new home, that's a great time, or a new office, because we think of the Four of Wands as like the four walls, right? A structure. So, yeah, getting into a new space, it could be a great day for you to clean and declutter your home, redecorate, move the energy around. We do have, is it Thursday? Yes. Oh, Thursday is the Lunar New Year. That's the 29th, right? Because Friday is the 30th, right? So there might be a celebration for the Lunar New Year. Okay, we come into the wood snake. There we go, the wands, right? The wood. So celebrate the Lunar New Year on Thursday. Is it Wednesday? You're right, it is Wednesday. Okay, well, there we go. We can celebrate here on Wednesday as well. Some people are going to celebrate Wednesday and Thursday, but you're right, it is Wednesday. So, Six of Cups. Six of Cups as the Lunar New Year, that makes a lot of sense too, because the moon rules our emotions, or affects our emotions. I don't want to say rules our emotions, but it does affect our emotions. So here we have the Six of Cups. This would be you cheersing and celebrating, or giving a gift, or receiving a gift, something for the Lunar New Year, right? Look on the past year. Like I was saying, it's a good time to reflect on the past. Maybe it's the past year where you're like, you know what? I'm so proud of all the work that I've done to get me here so far, and here's what I want to do this year. Okay, you can plant those new seeds for this year. It's the new moon in Aquarius, I believe. Aquarius is about the people, right? We have Pluto in Aquarius. So this is about, it's the water bear. It's like, what can I do? What is my part to, to help humanity? What can I do in my own life that's going to help change my vibration, to help move me forward, which will then create a ripple effect? Okay. And then, like I said, Thursday is a time to celebrate. It's a time to, and like energy is going to be really good on Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday, really good energy. Okay. Let's look underneath the deck. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So that's what I'm saying. I do feel like this energy, the first 2 days, is going to be a little bit emotionally exhaustive for whatever reason. Okay. It is your job to ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Do I have any real reason to feel this way? Or am I feeling collective energy? If I'm feeling collective energy, what do I need to do to dispel that, to get rid of it? If it's my own energy and emotions, what do I need to do to allow it to process but not stay there? Okay? Because there are, your mindset is your timeline. You may repeat that again. Your mindset is your timeline. So wherever your mindset is, that's determining if you're on a high vibrational or low vibrational timeline. And you shift all the time, okay? So if you are in fear, if you are in anger, anxiety, whatever, you're on a low vibrational timeline. You're putting yourself there. That's where your mindset is, okay? If you are in a mindset of hope, of renewal, of forward movement, evolution, then you're on a higher vibrational timeline. Okay? So just keep that in mind, that your mindset is your timeline. Okay? You get your hair done on Thursday? Me too. That's why I had the days mixed up. I was thinking it was Friday, but you know what? Also, Thursday is my youngest son's birthday, so celebration. There you go. It's gonna be 17, you guys. Golly. Oof. You get your hair done on Thursday too, Denise? God, must be a good day. I like it. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it long or not. I'm growing the silver back out because I made a mistake. And, it's your birthday Wednesday? Awesome. I'm trying to decide if I want to grow it back. I'm going to grow the silver back out, but like trying to decide if I want to cut it or not. You know, us Leos, we obsess over our hair because that's our main, right? So yeah, I don't know. Give me your opinions. Let's get some oracle. That's what you're working on? Good. I got a lot of reflection, so it's hard to see the comments. You do obsess over your hair? Yep. See, that's what I was thinking too, Stephanie. If I cut it, the less amount of time, you know, it'll take to grow the silver back out. You think a blunt cut? See, that's what I was thinking. Blunt cut. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to ask my girl, like, if she thinks, because these layers are needing to grow back out, because this is the mistake that the other girl made. So these are having to grow out. So I'll have to see, do I need to grow it out some more, or is it in a place where we can do that? Your son is a Leo and he's so obsessed over his hair. I know, man. It's a thing. We obsess over our mane. Because think of that, you know, Leos are very proud people. And I mean, that's one of the traits, right? But yeah, and one of the things we have to make sure is correct is our hair. All right, back to the reading. Enough about me. Whoops. That's all right. This is the Soul Coaching deck. I love this deck. It's new. So, yeah. Keep it longer. On the longer side, it's sexy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to cut it short, but because I don't think that's my thing. But yeah, we'll see. All right, what else do we need to know this week? What other messages? Focus on the deck. What other messages do we need to know? Come on. They kind of stick together. They're still new. Ooh, look at that. We have energy. So, yeah, that's what I've been talking about this whole time, right? So remember, we had the Eight of Swords in reverse pop out, right? So that one needed to be seen. It's in reverse. It's telling you, you have to get yourself out of this negative feeling, okay? You have to change your mindset. And the way that you do that is by opening your eyes to what you're doing to yourself, okay? Who are you talking to? What are you watching on social media or TV? Like, what are you doing to keep yourself in that perpetual negative mindset? How do you need to change that? Okay, so yeah, dig yourself out. And this, we have energy. That's what I was saying. The first 2 days might be a little bit wonky, but after Wednesday, it seems like the energy is getting much easier, much lighter. You'll feel, you know, more forward movement. You're like, oh, finally, you know? It's kind of like finally people stop, you know, with their shit. And you're like, ooh, I can breathe now. Oh, hang on. Oh, y'all are funny. Yeah. All the Leos. Wintertime is rough. It is rough on people, especially because you don't get enough vitamin D. We're not all going outside and doing things. Yeah. Okay, let's make sure I didn't miss anything. I love to see y'all's comments. And the more you know, especially on TikTok, the more you like on it, and YouTube, the more you comment, the more it allows other people to see it. So thank you for that. What does that say? Is Leo rising similar? Yeah, Leo sun and Leo rising would be the most influence on, I believe, the main. I'm a Leo sun, Aries rising, so it's all going to be about this area for me. Well, this area, the heart and everything, because Leo rules the heart. But anyways, okay. Let's find out what else we need to know this week? Yeah, these cards are sticking together too. That's all right. What else do we need to know this week? Okay. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Yeah. That's what I was saying. Look back at the past, see how far you've come. Be proud of yourself and how far you've come. And if you haven't accomplished something that you've wanted to, ask yourself, have I not done this out of fear? Have I not done this out of self-sabotage? Have I not done this because I don't feel like I have the knowledge or the tools or whatever it is that I need to make this happen? And if you feel like you need help, then ask for help. Get help. Because otherwise you're just going to stay there twiddling your thumbs and not getting anywhere. And then you're going to be down on yourself, right? And this help can be anywhere. It could be help with the household. It could be help with work. It could be help with your business. It could be help with classes. That's what I'm saying. If there's any type of class that you want to take the class. Why not? Make time for this new you. Make time for this new timeline for yourself, okay? It says, until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. I like that. Don't you? Let me read that again. Until we can receive with an open heart, we never really give with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. I love that. Because, a lot of people are like, oh, I love giving, and I just have a hard time receiving. Well, why is that? And why are you giving to those people? Does it make you feel better? Does it make your ego feel better? Yeah, I love the way they put that. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. And your mantra is, I ask for what I want, and I am open to receiving it. Very nice. Lots of blues showing up again. We had blue and yellow last time, right? Oops, wrong deck. Yeah, Aquarius is also about collaboration. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Totally true. Because that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of this, you guys, a lot of this energy now that we're dealing with is going to be about, collaboration, networking. It's going to be about the collective. And the main way that you can help the collective is by helping yourself and then turning around and helping others. For example, I went through all of my lessons. I went through like 10 plus years of studying, of preparing, of, trial and error, doing all that stuff. And now I turn around and I do these sessions to help. Okay. I also have my Tarot Apprenticeship. I also have the Quantum Master Academy. I also have my Tarot community and the tribe. I put out so much stuff to turn around and help people. Okay. So that's what you can do in your own life. Where do you need help and guidance? Ask for it, overcome it, learn from it, and then you can turn around and help another person. This is what we are meant to do. We're meant to help. We're meant to guide in our own way. Okay. So instead of looking down on yourself for all the trials and tribulations that you went through, understand that that's an opportunity for you to overcome something. And then the way that you pay it forward is you help somebody else. Okay. You're learning to receive. Good. Good. Okay, so let's get some more. One of the things in the spiritual community that drives me insane is that, they do the gaslighting with you. Like if you have a spiritual ability, whether it be psychic ability, you're reading astrology, you can do tarot cards, pendulums, runes, whatever. They gaslight you into like, you should be giving that away for free. It's like, no, I'm not here to cater to your lack mindset. It would be nice if we could, but we have bills to pay, right? Just like, monks, they are supported by their town. They're supported by the area where they live, right? So they don't have to require any type of payment. So they are able to give their services away for free, and do whatever it is they need, right? Because they are taken care of. Well, we don't have that luxury. I don't want to say luxury, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, we don't have that. So we have to charge for our services. I mean, it would be great if I had all the money in the world and didn't have to do this for fees, you know? I would love that, but it's just not the way the world works right now. So you want to know that it's okay to give and okay to receive. Be happy to pay for things because it will come back to you. Make sense? Oops. Okay, so I thought it's just followers. I thought it was a comment. See ya, Jamie. That's what I'm saying. My energy isn't free. Yeah, it's not. It's weird to me because I mean, I get it not all the time, but I get it kind of often where people are like, you're charging this and this and that, and you should be doing it for free, and everybody should be doing it for free. And I'm like, yeah, why don't you go to work and tell them, hey, I'm just volunteering. I don't want you to pay me because I have no bills, I have no responsibilities, I got nothing. Just I'm going to work for you for free, and I'm going to do it day in and day out because that's just what I want to do, And they get pissed. It's funny. All right, let's see what else we need to know this week. Golden Palace. Look at that. Number 23. I love this card. Let me read this to you and you'll see why. 2 is about balance. It is receptive energy, okay? It's also about decision making. And 3 is creation, right? Like mind, body, spirit. It is masculine, feminine, and then the child or the thing. All of that. So let's see. There is always enough. The Golden Palace represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate educational fulfillment, and perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. That's what I was saying. It kind of feels like the energies have been shit lately, right? Because of everything that's going on collectively, plus the planetary alignments are shifting and Mars is retrograde, all that crap, right? The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living life, and how much love you're willing to share. See, there's a lot about sharing and receiving this week. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches. Share the wealth. So that's what I'm saying, right? You have so much that you don't even realize because we're too busy taught to measure by money, right? Money dictates your self-worth. But it's not true, right? You might have a wealth of information to share. You might have a wealth of energy, whatever it may be. You can turn around and share that. If you want to make that a career, then do it. You have so much already, and the way that you're going to attract more is by putting that energy out there. Remember how the whole thing, let's talk about like money, for instance. If you want more money, recite, everything I spend comes back to me times 10. Every time you spend money, you can recite that. Everything I spend comes back to me times 10. There you go. You put yourself in the energetic flow of money. Yeah, people are entitled, for sure. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What number was that? Oh, 41, okay. else do we need to know? There we go. We have this again in reverse. You guys, we keep pulling the same cards over and over again, you know, different weeks. So remember, this is about action. We had this last week, right? It's telling you it's time to take action. You need to take divinely inspired action whenever something reveals itself to you, an opportunity, a person, an emotion, whatever this is, okay? Because with the overall energy being, or the overall message being the Eight of Swords in reverse, this is telling you the meaning of the Eight of Swords is you're stuck in your own self-imprisonment, okay? And nobody can get you out of this except for yourself, because it is your own self-imprisonment. You put yourself here, okay? And it's not about blaming you. This is through conditioning. This is through all, you know, like everything that's built up until now in your life, right? So now it's your responsibility to not allow that outside influence or that negative conditioning to dictate what you do in life, to dictate how you feel about yourself, all of those things. So it is your responsibility to step out of that, to change that mindset. Okay. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to start taking action where you feel stuck, where you feel like, okay, maybe I am self-sabotaging. Maybe I am doing this and this and that to myself. So you have to be aware and be real with yourself. You have to be true to yourself. I know a lot of people don't want to do that because it's uncomfortable. It's easier to blame somebody else, but you're never going to get far if you don't, you know, turn the mirror to yourself. All right, let's do Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see. What else do we need to know this week? And that one is number 22, okay? Sorry, I didn't go over the numerology of that one. 22 is the master builder, okay? It's a master number. And so the master builder wants you to look at what is, and you start building your new foundation brick by brick, and that's through wisdom. That's through past experience. That is, you know, you're setting that brick there with intention because you know that is going to be solid for you. That's what's going to work out. Oh, speaking of which, number 22 again, wisdom. You can't make this up, okay? You can't make this up. We have this person in a boat standing on books, and they're like up in the clouds, and they're reaching for the moon, right? You know, it's like your big dreams, like you're reaching for the moon, shooting for the moon, whatever it is. This is telling you you can get there through your own wisdom, through everything that you've learned in life. Okay, so if you have opportunities presenting themselves this week, or you have something happening like an obstacle, whatever this is, then you have the wisdom to navigate through that to get yourself higher. Okay, is this making sense? Do you have any questions so far? The master number 22 showing up twice is a big deal because it wants you to pay attention. It wants you to know it wants you to be aware of what you're soaking in, what you're absorbing, all the information. You know, the video that I made about the spiritual community and how they just kind of like dropped everybody, not everyone, but a lot of people in the spiritual community just kind of like dropped them and disappeared, or it's like, hey, you know, TikTok's leaving, so bye. And I think that needed to happen because it opened a lot of people's eyes to the BS that is sold on spiritual talk, right? Or witch talk, tarot talk, all the things. But those things need to bring about an awareness, right? You learn from that, and that gets you a little bit higher. And then you explore that and you learn more about that, and it gets you a little bit higher. The master numbers want you to master the 2, right? So it's master that receptive energy. What are you allowing into your life? What are you blocking from coming in? Is it you're blocking something positive, or are you blocking something negative? If you're blocking something negative, good. If you're blocking something positive, why? Okay, it's all about exploration. Whoop. Is that making sense? What else do we need to know this week? So much blue. We had a lot of blue last week too. Blue and yellow. Look at that. Love your body. It says, I love my body. And what's this kid doing? They're running. They are taking action. They are just, I said like kids love to give. They just do. They just do what they feel is right? They take divinely inspired action. And, it could be that you need to repeat positive affirmations to yourself. Stop talking down to yourself. Do something good for yourself. Okay? If you don't feel good about the skin that you're in, you're not going to feel good about life in general. You're always going to have this negative mindset going in the background. And that's not going to be good for you. Okay? And it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy, right? Because there's so much going on that we're, absorbing in to where we should feel shame. We should feel this and this and that. We should idolize this person. No, idolize. I don't like to say idolize, but I'm going to say it for the point of this, like idolize yourself. Love yourself. Okay? Do what is necessary to get you to where you feel good about yourself. It could be that maybe you need to exercise more. Maybe you need to eat healthier. Maybe you just need to learn to love your body and stop criticizing yourself. We're really good at that. Really good at that. Resonates so much. Good. I'm so glad. Okay, let's see what else. Do the spirit animal. I do love this deck. Even though I complain about how big it is every time. I do love the deck. All right. Focus on the deck. Ask it what we need to know this week. What do we need to know this week? What's our spirit animal message this week? And this kid, he has hearts all around him. And, moving your body helps raise your vibration. Moving through love helps you to be happier. Exercising helps you to be happier because it raises your endorphins. I mean, there's so much to that. Okay, so do whatever you need to do to raise those endorphins. Get more vitamin D, all of that. All right, what do we need to know this week? Ooh, Eagle, Mastery, which is perfect because we had number 22 come up twice. So let's see. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. That's what I'm saying. You have so much that you can put out into the world that will help somebody else. Okay? That is our job, to share our wisdom, not judgment and criticism. It is our job to share our wisdom. Okay? So whatever it is that you feel like you've overcome in life, you can write a book about it. You can write a blog about it. You can go on social media, talk about it. You can, whatever way that you feel is going to help somebody, you can do that. Okay? But it's telling you that you're on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. This is bigger than you can see. Okay? Let go of the past and soar. Your past is only there to learn from. It is not there to be chained to you, to keep you down, right? It's not there to clip your wings. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Yep, we got that too here with the fairy guardian. It's like it's telling you, you are divinely guided and protected. Like you do have help along the way. And then your wisdom inspires the world. It really does. We love a good underdog victory story, don't we? When the underdog looks like everything is stacked against them, but they persevere, they never give up, they do this and this and that, and then they wind up succeeding. Well, you can have that same experience. I used to think that that only happened for other people, and then it happened for me, and I was like, oh, okay, so yeah, it is a real thing. I stopped letting myself be the underdog. I stopped letting myself be the victim, and I started being the victor. Okay? And you can do the exact same thing in your own way, whatever way that looks like. But most people, let's be honest, and this is going to sound rude, but it's true, so just bear with me. The majority of the reason why if you're feeling unsuccessful in life in whatever way, it's because you haven't had your back up against the wall. Life hasn't pushed you enough to where you're like, that's enough. This is it. It's now or never. Okay? But you can create that feeling yourself. You don't have to wait for the universe to, to put your back up against the wall. That's how it happened for me. I had my back up against the wall and I was like, oh, it's now or never. Like, this is going to have to happen. So instead of waiting for that moment, you can create that moment. You can say, I'm creating this, I'm doing this, it's now or never. And that way you don't have to hit rock bottom again. Okay? We have charge ahead. There we go. It says, embrace courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. Fast progress. Move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. See, how many more messages do we need about this? Okay, first couple of days, you might, like I said, you might feel a little bit, you might have some things that you need to sort out, okay? Or it could be Tuesday, you're feeling on top of your game. You're feeling like, okay, like I can handle it. I can do this. So it might not be until Wednesday. It might be Tuesday where you feel like the energy gets better and you can tackle anything, okay? Because the Seven of Wands is telling you anything that's thrown your way, you can overcome it. It might be something unexpected, or it might be just things that you've been dealing with where you feel like things are coming at you and you're like, I got this. I'm knocking it out, okay? So this is telling you it's time to charge ahead. It's time to do the things that are necessary for your own betterment and then for the betterment of the world. Let's do our money deck right quick. Let's see what else we need to know. What is our money message for this week? We got gift twice in a row. So let's see what else. See if it comes out a third time or what else we need to know this week. And a gift, when it comes to the money deck, when we're thinking about a gift, it could be a monetary gift, or it could be a gift of knowledge that can bring you money, or a gift of a promotion that's going to give you a raise, or, you know what I'm saying? There could be something, it's not necessarily, oh, here's this wad of cash, right? It could be something that leads to monetary gain. All right, what else do we need to know this week? What is our money message this week? Oh, caution. It says, use caution when making financial decisions. Yeah, ask yourself, do I really need this or do I just want it? Okay. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. Okay, just like I said. And more going out than coming in. So this week is telling you to watch your spending. Okay, don't be burning money. Don't be just putting shit out there like buying mindlessly on TikTok Shop or Amazon or whatever it may be. Use your money wisely. If you don't have good financial practices, then maybe that's a class that you need to take. Maybe you need to learn how to make your finances work for you instead of you working for them, right? So yeah, just watch your spending this week. What else? Let's do this one. Moonology. Let me get a drink. Okay. What else do we need to know? Ooh, your commitment is being tested. Okay. So this is telling you, what do you want? What do you want to achieve this week? Don't think, you don't even have to think about the whole year. I mean, like I said, we have the Lunar New Year. You can make plans for that. You can set intentions for that. But if you want to look smaller, you can look at this week. And when you're about to go through an evolution or a cycle, okay, you are going to have obstacles come your way. Okay. It's going to sometimes make you think that maybe you're going the wrong way. And the universe is like, nope, I just want to see how badly you want this. I just want to see that you are serious about this. And if you make it through, like, oh God, I got so many obstacles, so much trauma and drama, but I never gave up. And so then I finally made it here and my business exploded and everything has just been wonderful. So many opportunities, so many different things. So it's telling you, like, what are you committed to? Are you really committed to it? You know, if you're looking at a relationship situation, are you in this relationship for the right reasons? Is somebody crossing boundaries? Are you self-sabotaging? It could be so many different things, okay? So what is it that you're committing to? And where do you feel like maybe you're being tested? I hate the word tested because I've never been a good test taker. But if that's what you want to call it, by all means, call it tested. But yeah, you're getting the opportunity to prove to yourself that, yes, you are committed to this journey. You're committed to this relationship. You're committed to this process. And that's telling the universe that, yeah, you're really here. Does that make sense? Let's do the soul helper. Makes a lot of sense. Good. What else do we need to know? This is a message from your higher self. The tree of wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Okay, that's what I'm saying. There might be, on Wednesday, there might be something from the past coming back around. And you're like, holy cow, like it actually freaking happened. Okay, but you want to be hopeful. You want to be open to receiving this. You don't want to be just like, nothing ever happens to me. Nobody likes me. You know, you don't want to be Eeyore. You want to be confident. You want to be excited about life. You want to know that so many wonderful things can happen for you in the blink of an eye. Just like something negative can happen in the blink of an eye, so can something positive. So let's not focus on the negative. Understand that your wishes can come true. But if you're blocking them, then you've already determined that they're not going to come true. If you're saying negative things about yourself, then you've already told the universe, no, I don't want this to come true. I'm just talking shit. Okay? All right. Let's do the Rebel deck. This is the one, like I always warn everybody, if you are sensitive, if you're easily offended, this is not the deck for you, so go ahead and scroll away. Or if you're watching this replay on YouTube, stop watching. Okay. So listen, I've had a lot of people in my comments, whoops, that was my fault, asking about tarot. They have so many tarot questions and whatnot. Listen, if you want to learn tarot, take my self-paced tarot apprenticeship. If you have signed up for the wait list for the Quantum Master Academy, you can get started right now by learning tarot. And by the time we get into next year, you'll have it down, okay? So take my self-paced tarot apprenticeship. If you're not ready for that, get into my tarot community, okay? If you get into the tribe, the tarot community is included. I have not updated my website yet. That's one of my goals for this week, is to update that. But I've now included my tarot community in with my tribe. So that's exciting. So yeah, everything is linked in my bio. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, it's linked down below in the description, okay? If you have any questions, email me. I don't mind helping, okay? It's all right. What does the Rebel deck want us to know this week? What is our message for this week? Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. We were talking about this with the Love Your Body card, right? Doing something kind for yourself. Doing something that connects you to the earth, okay? That connects you to the positive energy, right? Because when we're eating processed foods, we're putting chemicals in our body, and you know that affects everything. It affects our vibration, affects our connection, all of that. Which I know I'm not somebody that eats just organic stuff all the time. I try to get everything or as organic as possible, but you know, it's basically telling you do something good for your body. Okay, connect to the earth. Do something maybe just this week. Try to eat more vegetables or try to take healthy supplements. You know, do something to connect yourself to nature, right? Do something positive for your body. Go outside and ground your energy if your feet aren't going to freeze off. Okay. Am I doing another Quantum Master Academy? I have a wait list going. We are going to see, I'm just kind of seeing how this year goes. I would like for it to be a thing, but yeah, I'm expecting to, but I'm not making any promises. That's what you're doing now? Awesome. You meal prepped this week. Good for you. Good, good, good. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do the Kipper deck. Let's do this one right quick. Thank you. Oh, you missed it? Uh-oh. Well, you know where the replay is going to be. All right, let's do the Kipper deck right quick. I don't know. I feel like I have to do this deck. What else do we need to know this week? We have concern number 33, okay? So 33 is the master healer. It's a master number, okay? So when we have concern, this is talking about your mindset, right? So you might have something that you're worried about today because we have the moon in reverse, and it's telling you, how can you step out of that? How can you snap out of that? How can you change your mindset about the situation? What is it that you need, that you need to do to help yourself out of the situation or to help it come to a resolution? Now, it's going to be different for everybody, right? Because not everybody's in the same predicament. It might be something small. It might be something big. It's going to be whatever it is for you, okay? But this concern with the number 33, like I said, it's the master healer. Well, what in your life needs to be healed? What situation this week can you heal? What small steps can you take to nurture your body, to nurture your connections, to nurture your dreams and your goals? What is it? Hang on, let me verify myself on TikTok. There we go. Yes, there is a wait list. Yeah, you can sign up for the wait list now. It's linked down in the description. It should be. If not, just go to my main website and then you'll see Quantum Master Academy on the menu. But yeah, there is a wait list for the Quantum Master Academy. And if all goes well, because I've got some great ladies that are going to teach classes. I've got Jamie that's going to teach Astrology 101. I've got Miss Denise that's going to teach Crystals 101. Madi is going to teach Reiki 1 and 2. So it's not going to be just me. You're going to get a variety of teachers, of educators. So yeah. If you have already gotten into my tarot apprenticeship, the self-paced one, and this is your first time maybe hearing about the Quantum Master Academy, you can email me and we can talk about getting you in. I do still have a couple of spots that I'm willing to open up. But if you haven't done any of that yet, then you're probably going to have to wait until next year, okay? Just because we're doing tarot apprenticeship right now, and then we're going to go into advanced tarot. So yeah, get on the wait list. But if you've already taken my self-paced tarot apprenticeship or the live tarot apprenticeship, then you can email me about getting into the Quantum Master Academy, and I'll see about opening up a couple of spots. I don't like it to be too big because I like to have time to focus on my students, and we're spending the year together. So you're also going to have things that you're going to need to do throughout the year to start getting. If you're wanting to open up a business, I'm going to start teaching you things to get yourself into the algorithm and all of that. Okay, because the last part of the year we're going to talk about business. But throughout the year, I'll give you some tasks that you can do to start getting yourself prepared. Okay? It's all right. I hope you all have a wonderful week. If you need anything, everything is linked in my bio, YouTube, everything's linked in the description. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you here Friday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? Bye, y'all. Mwah.